And I'm going to explain it to Uma. Once upon a time, we encountered an anti-Iraq war Hungarian rap song.
Okay.
And the chorus was like some guy singing, "Sometimes people make a war. I don't know what they do it for." And then the rapper who does the verses just comes in, "Business." Quality stuff. That's what this is all about.
Oh my god. Fair enough.
I think he's cracking open a chocolate bar. He's getting kooky with it.
What's that? Ooh.
I wanted to try to see.
Fulmish.
You can start playing this.
I'm recording all of this.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I wanted to see if the Edeka chocolate was okay.
Oh, that's fancy.
The günstig.
I got the gut und günstig. Alpenrahm, Vollmilch, extra sahnig.
Extra sahnig?
Yeah, Schokolade. And I had one of these yesterday. They slap.
Oh, interesting.
And
okay.
they're like 50 cents.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
I'm out here living the good life having my Alpenmilch Rittersport.
Well, that was the thing.
89 cent.
I was getting a little wild with the Rittersport this last week because it was on sale for like 70 cents.
Yeah,
And I couldn't keep my addiction, so
price just went up.
It does suck so much when like something nice is super discounted and you're like, oh, I'm gonna treat myself, and then you keep buying it for a couple days and then you're like, oh, now it's €3.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Four Rittersport later, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it from The Wire, that meme? Price of Rittersport just went up. yeah. Probably should have talked about this off mic. Who has things to talk about?
I told you, this is the chocolate hour.
It is chocolate hour. That's fair.
I've changed my grift. It's no longer water.
Oh,
it's
chocolate.
own
now
brand chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So tune in every week now for a different discount chocolate that I review.
I'm going to get out in front of it. The Yeah brand chocolate's fucking atrocious.
The what?
Yeah brand, the cheap Reva brand. Yeah. Because Reva
tastes like dust.
It does.
Ew.
Reva has a lot of own brands. It can be very confusing for people who don't live near a Reva.
I don't.
Yeah, what you want is Reva Best of all.
I think the only things I've ever bought in Rewe were alcohol.
Yeah.
Because there's a Rewe like by the student accommodation I used to go to in Potsdam. And like it's the only supermarket by like a very big radius. So yeah, that's the only thing that I've ever bought at a Rewe. Alcohol.
That's fair.
Vodka and cranberry juice.
Yeah, you're getting pretty
basic
wild.
Yeah, Reva really punishes you if you get the discount stuff because the next stuff is like the price of the regular like brand stuff. So, like the Reva tiers of their like, you filthy pig. There's your like
Yeah brand.
The Yeah brand, which has literally just like white wrapping, plain blue font that just says Yeah on it.
Yeah.
So it lets you know that it's discount, baby.
Some of them has gotten a bit more complicated because one thing we haven't talked about the podcast is the like protracted people's war that like Reva and Edeka are waging against like fucking Kellogg's and Kraft and stuff.
Oh yeah, true. They like got rid of like a bunch of cereal products in the U.S. because of like tariffs.
Yeah. So
what?
Yeah. So eagle-eyed German consumers. I'm really into this now. I got the discount app recently. I'm going full fucking
German.
Yeah. So the thing that happened with Reva and Edeka is cost of living crisis happened, and a bunch of like brand products were setting their prices so high that like Reva and Edeka just came back being like, no one's going to fucking buy this. We can't stock it. It's stupid because it just won't sell. And that was like, there's a big cleaning product brand that's now gone. There is no Kellogg cereals anymore.
Well, that's just good. Yeah. Go home, Ami, go home. Right?
Yeah.
Ben's, formerly Uncle Ben's, is now also gone.
Oh well, good. I didn't like.
Kaufland still has them, and honestly, like we went shopping 2 days ago, and it's just it hurts to see the prices. It's like some Kellogg's, like the plain, like the cornflakes, it's like €5.
Yeah, they were just like no.
What? Who the fuck? Like, because they're not even that good. It's not like it's just the brand.
Yeah,
you can just get like the Kaufland brand.
That is like definitely in stark contrast with like the UK and Ireland, but the Germans do not give a shit about brands to the same extent the British and Irish do. Like, they want the general concept for the best price, which is great now because as a part of the protracted People's War against Kellogg's, which I am calling in that, Reva has now introduced their various brand equivalents.
Okay.
Because they used to have their own brand cereals, but not the same range. So now we have Zimios.
Is it like Zimt?
Like, it's like cinnamon, like toast. It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I believe.
Oh, hell yeah. I should try that. I haven't had Cinnamon Toast Crunch in forever, so I'm the perfect candidate to try this.
Also, I think it's very Nick vibes because the mascot is like a surfing sloth.
Ooh, oh my damn. Ooh, I like him. Yeah. He's cool.
He's on island time, I think.
Yeah, he's certified island boy.
Oh no.
Anyway, but it was really great because you just go, because I usually buy the brand microwave rice sometimes because I'll just put like some chili crisp on it and like that's a lunch.
You know what, that is a lunch.
That is a lunch.
That's a lunch.
If you fry an egg, that's even better.
That's
Kieran's new YouTube
lunch.
It's a better lunch.
Kieran's new YouTube cooking channel of just me cooking absolute filth, and it's called That's a Lunch. It was great because I would just go to the section of like where I would get the brand microwave rice, and there'd just be a big note being like explaining the current economic crisis, and that's why the Uncle Ben's rice isn't there anymore.
Yeah, it's like when there was no oil,
like no oil or toilet paper,
and like everywhere you could see like these signs explaining like everything and why there's no oil, and like I remember.
So that's the fun thing that's happening. Yeah.
The news.
Boo. Hey, welcome to your weekly corner, Späti. It is me, Kieran, and I'm joined by Uma.
Hi.
And Nick.
Woo!
It's the news. Big update on the news.
Oh, is there actually a big update on the news?
I have some news stories. I have. Okay. So
I have a very hilarious news story to share with everyone.
Okay, I'm going to go with mine first, and then yours, and then we'll take it. Okay. So
Me.
Yeah, me, pick me.
Podcast ad says, "Wait your turn."
Dad, you always gotta go first.
Such a pick-me.
When did that term just snuck up on me? I was like, people started saying it, and I was like, I hate this.
Yeah.
Pick-me. It is super accurate, though.
It is, yeah, I love it.
There's no better word for that kind of people.
Yeah.
They are pick-me's.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here, like, doing TikTok dances for Kieran, so he thinks that I'm nice.
I'm just being like, I'm scrolling past. I don't need my algorithm poisoned by this.
Yeah.
Drain the algorithm. Anyway, big news. Terrorists win with the wolf.
Take down the mission accomplished banner from George W. Bush.
I'm fucking doing
Pack it in.
Counter-Strike voice. Terrorists win. We'll get them next time. Fucking GW950M has lived. Better known as that one wolf who killed Ursula von der Leyen. So
that is from the dog pound to you, whatever
GW950
GW950.
Why would they name it? What?
They just have tags.
Are they controlled?
Yeah, because it's there's not as much wolves in Europe as there used to be.
Yeah, well, then in Sweden they just fucking called 35 or something, and they wanted to call like 50 something because apparently they have a wolf
and
problem
and conspiracy.
And she can't keep getting away with it. It's all Ursula
and
von der Leyen.
Who currently has the rotating EU Council presidency? Sweden. Coincidence?
Oh. Boom. That's it.
Yeah, it's just going to be just the killing fields but for wolves.
Sacrifice. Do unto me, unto the altar. I am Ursula von der Leyen.
She's leading the hunters.
Bring to me 50 pelts so you can have...
It's going to be like when you find out about like, children like us 100 years in the future, when they're in, whatever, what's our version of Neo Yokio called?
Lux City.
Lux City.
Oh my god!
When they're living in Neo Lux City because
the first one,
the first one got nuked. They're like 2 or 3 times in the before time
by the French. Who are the?
Yeah, they're gonna be having a podcast, just chit chatting around, and they're gonna be referring to like the Great like Wolf War.
This wolf is gonna be like this is gonna be the new wolf from the Grey Wolves. This is going to be like the new National Foundation myth. Is this one wolf?
From all the.
This is our new Romulus and Remus story.
From all the weird like connections between the CDU and the AKP and the Golden Wolves, the Grey Wolves. Europe then enters a new dawn.
Greece and Turkey have finally buried the hatchet and formed a new, even more terrifying group called the Golden Wolves. We agreed that we're all basically the same, but we still hate other people.
Yeah.
Watch out, Kurds and Jews.
Yeah. So, goddamn.
Well, that's what that group would do.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Enough. Yeah, but the way that then, like, that the Australians had, like, the Emu Wars, and by wars, I mean multiple. Yeah.
The EU's about to enter into its goofy phase, where we lose a war to animals, which is what is happening.
Europe gets absolutely slaughtered. The wolves figure out how to use tanks. China starts supplying the wolves with munitions.
The wolves got access to TikTok, and now all of our worst fears have happened.
Yeah.
So we should probably explain the context of any of this.
What would like the wolf European 9/11 be like?
Just attacks a dog kennel, just like what we've done to them.
I want to be on the wolf side here.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Critical support for the wolf.
I feel bad for the dogs that you just murdered in the year 3057.
Anyway, GW950M. Better known as the wolf that killed one of Ursula von der Leyen's horses, which is a story that doesn't seem real, but is. She then basically lobbied the state of... what state is Hanover in again? Is it Niedersachsen? Shit.
I don't remember. I don't care. Where's Yulia?
Yeah, this is a question for Yulia, or possibly
I think it is Niedersachsen. Let's just say that.
Let's just say, it's got Niedersachsen vibes.
It's either Niedersachsen and it's not NRV. I know for a fact.
Oh, it's definitely not NRV. Yeah, Niedersachsen.
Okay. Woo, look at us.
All right, we did it. We intuited it. First principles. I've stepped outside of the Hanover's train station once, and I was like, "Yeah, this has got Lower Saxony vibes."
I hate Hanover.
I went back in and caught my
so
train.
much. I have transferred there so many times.
That's what Hanover's for.
That's the Messestadt Deutschlands.
Yeah, this is it's very like the Atlanta of train stations. Anyway. My understanding is they lobbied the state of Niedersachsen to like put out a hit on this one particular wolf after it. Someone pointed out on Twitter the language that Politico.eu is using for like the description of this
Oh yeah,
wolf.
Yeah.
Like
it trained with the Navy SEALs.
Yeah, it sounded like a fucking top tier operator.
Like it was sent on purpose.
Yeah, the wolf is JSOC or whatever the fuck.
JSOC is correct.
How did they know which wolf it was, though?
They have trackers in them.
Oh.
Yeah. The wolf population is maintained. So, like, okay, language was savaged as a good. A wolf used the cover of darkness to sneak into a well-guarded compound in northwest Germany and killed Dolly, the 30-year-old pony belonging to
30-year-old though. It was her time.
That's an old horse.
It was her time.
Yeah, I love just the image of the wolf going in just like a Call of Duty level. Just like
it's got night vision guns.
Yeah.
It has a gun.
Went under the cover of darkness, or the time wolves are awake at. I don't know. This isn't like a big deal to them, I don't think. Anyway,
The wolf just talks like one of the characters in Call of Duty. I'm just going to leave it like that. He has a very deep British accent.
no, I'm imagining like the American kind of thing. He like drinks Black Rifle coffee.
Hell yeah, that guy fucking rocks. My wolf drinks back Black Rifle coffee.
Somehow the wolf has like a massive beard and is wearing aviators.
Wrap around Oakleys.
Wrap around Oakleys.
Oh no.
Did we just create like a weird werewolf furry?
No,
Yeah.
you're probably just said like someone's fantasy.
Exactly, yeah.
Like someone has
Operator
definitely
Wolf.
jerked off to that image.
Yeah,
for sure.
My persona is Operator Wolf. My persona is
Oh,
GW950M.
Oh, I bet.
Hell
there's
yeah.
so
I go to
that
FurCon and I murder the first pony persona I see.
As is tradition.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, so Ursula von der Leyen, big horse girl, very upset with this.
I mean-
God, yeah, she has hella horse girl vibes.
Who's shocked? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, pretends to be shocked. Like,
People from outside of Germany who don't know what the CDU is, basically, like they
Yeah.
don't understand that it's yeah.
no, but horse girls are universal.
Yeah.
They are, but like
every like you're American, you're Irish.
Yeah.
Horse
I'm
girls.
Catalan. We all know a horse girl.
yes,
for
Yeah.
sure.
absolutely.
I
And
need
we
to-
know how she is.
Yeah.
There's just people outside of like I think it's the legacy of Merkel. There are people outside of like Germany who think the CDU is like further left or more liberal than it is, that it isn't just like
Party of horse girls.
a party of horse girls. Or like, no, to be fair, the guys in it like all played with like Lego Technic and they all built that giant fucking thing that's tearing up fucking
Yeah.
Litzy right now. Like they had their own Lego
yeah.
versions of that at home. And it's like that versus the girl who was like training in dressage. Those are the two genders of CDU politician. There are other genders and they're not allowed in the CDU.
Yeah. It was the kid with the it's like the kid with the really expensive like erector set thing. Like, that's what it is. Like a little fucking nerd.
Yep.
Yeah. Like the really expensive one.
And they're in the
metal one.
CDU now because their application to be like in RWE like was turned down.
Yeah, they wanted to follow their true passion, which was lobbying.
But I'll do that after a brief stint of being in the Bundestag. So what happened was though, the hunting license, the fucking hit out on GW950, the M is small, I keep forgetting it's there, expired on the 31st of January.
That's right, baby.
So the wolf is now free.
Hell
Statute
yeah.
of limitations. Out to kill again. Another horse. Another pony.
It kills
This
the
is-
25-year-old.
Inshallah.
Shut up.
This is just another corner Späti bro down shout out to this wolf.
Real ass dude.
Real
of the
ass
week.
dude of the week.
Well, you guys are in the doghouse.
At the doghouse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wolf is related to a dog.
Yeah,
Am I right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Woo woo woo.
Ooh.
Woo.
This is terrifying.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I hope.
Is this content?
I hope my neighbors are not listening to all of this.
I
It's
hope
not like
you're-
walls thicker than me. It's fine.
I hope that your neighbors have huskies, hear us, and then they have an absolutely horrible evening.
Yeah.
The husky just starts.
Ushi and the CDU are lobbying again to bring back the hunt, like
Bring back the hunt.
bring back the hunt. Ursula on the line outside the train station in Hanover, just like smearing mud in her face
With
just
a pitchfork.
like,
Yeah, listen, this is how the first movie ends.
yeah.
Is, she's at the train station.
Your post-credit
yeah.
scene, yeah.
And then she like looks into the distance.
Oh, it's her Joker moment.
yeah, it's her,
Yeah.
And then
No. Post-credit scene. She's slightly defeated, not completely, lost the battle, but she'll win the war kind of thing. And then who comes around the corner but that one mayor in Romania who keeps killing the bears that keep coming back to Romania?
oh, I thought you were gonna say like a mech suited wolf.
And that guy, like Nick Fury, like, I'm I'm building a team.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm assembling a team. It's that one mayor in Romania who keeps killing that bear he's not meant to
Didn't
kill.
Sarah Palin hunt wolves out of her helicopter?
She can be in the extended universe. A bunch of Irish farmers who killed the reintroduced golden eagles within a week.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Stan, this is quite
that
the
one
A-team.
Danish zoo that keeps killing the animals and showing the insides.
Whatever that was. It Danish or I think it was Danish.
Yeah, actually, fuck it. The prime minister of Denmark has all the ferrets.
The ferrets, just culled like 50,000 ferrets or whatever during COVID.
Yeah,
And the eel guy. In Sweden.
this is the illegal eel fisher. We're making a team. Jesus,
This is a great
this fucking
team.
continent is harassed by animals. This is
How dare they?
yeah, this is like fucking.
This wolf has some competition. I just gotta say.
This is seriously like 1200s Europe. where,
Imagine though you, all
Yeah.
right, you're a sweet little angel.
Yes.
Trying to fend for your life with that gang of just psychopaths chasing after you.
Yeah.
They want your blood.
This is our Europe Suicide Squad.
Yeah, true.
Oh god.
But somehow,
Only animals.
But you don't like them.
is it worse?
Because the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
You end up kind of liking them, even though they're the baddies.
Yes.
With these people, I don't think
It's a
they're
tough
really
sell. Like all DC films, it's a tough sell.
the thing is that Sarah Palin and Ursula von der Leyen realized very quickly that they're not quite different, the two of them, and they really have a quite a character development that really shines in Act 2. 2.5 hours into the movie.
Of course.
Oh, not even.
Now available on Disney Plus. Anyway, that's one of the news stories I have. Okay.
Then Nick's turn.
Oh yeah, Nick. Yes, you had a story.
I'm keeping this animal theme, baby.
Oh, you keeping an animal theme?
All
Okay.
right. Terrible news. This is not Europe related, but it's extended Europe related because it's
Canada?
Canada. Yeah, French Canada, if you will.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So last week was Groundhog Day.
Oh yes.
Very important day.
Yeah.
And
I just guessed Canada. I can't believe
lo and behold, on that fateful morning, Fred La Maman was not to be found.
No.
And was dead on Groundhog's Day. Apparently, he died a long time beforehand.
It's already like November.
Uma has died.
The beginning of winter is when an animal
It's
would
just
die, to be fair.
Oh, it was the funniest thing at the office. It was such a shitty day. And then Nick just starts laughing his ass off. And I'm like, what's going on? And he just comes over and is like, the groundhog is dead. I'm like, what? And literally everyone in the office was like, what are you guys laughing about? They were pissing ourselves laughing.
Well, that's not even just the best part, is that they had to still go through with Groundhog Day.
They lied to everybody.
Yeah.
They just didn't say anything. They just went along with the parade, the they even had an inflatable marmot or whatever.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But when then they went to go show the groundhog, they had a kid just hold up a plush stuffed groundhog. And that was the festivities.
Oh, fucking hell.
And
Spring is not coming now.
Spring is never coming. Nuclear winter is upon us.
I'll save that for the bonus. But
They made the kid decide.
Yeah, they made the kid decide if it's winter or not. That fucking kid said there's going to be more. Sorry, I'm having to transfer the what Uma says from the other room.
Yeah, poor
to
little
here. Why would the kid decide that? I mean,
Yeah.
this is a fucking kid thinks that making snowmen is fun.
Philippe Dupatard, you gonna is it winter? You want it to be
Papa!
spring?
The kid's having a cigarette, of course.
Yes, of course. I am Quebecois. My dub of The Simpsons is better than the French dub of The Simpsons.
Well, you see, Papa, my novel is not done yet. There must be 6 more weeks of winter.
I'm recording again, and we're discussing, after having some Smack Burger, Godsmack. It's big Smack night over here at Corner Späti GmbH. I'm still eating chips as well because they give us a lot of fucking chips.
Yeah, I had to take a pause. We're back. I don't know.
We never left.
Oh, that was pretty good. It's a Batman thing, right?
Sure, yeah. Or it's the Corner Späti. We're back.
Yeah, it's
noise.
Uma, what are you about to do here? Uma's about to show us that she could unhinge her jaw.
She has a lot of fries
That
stacked
sounds very
up.
bad.
Please don't do that.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm just. It's a bad habit.
It's a cool habit.
Play
I
with my
respect
food
it.
sometimes.
What were we talking about?
Well, we can move on to the next topic if you want, because I have some other stuff.
We're talking about Twink Hitler.
We were talking about doing it.
Oh yeah, Twink Hitler. I don't know. There was something in between the. Oh no, yeah. Who was the best? Yeah, band.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know. I'm gonna go.
Can't help you with that.
I know.
Nickelback.
Nickelback's actually a really good choice. It's a pretty good choice.
Solid,
They've definitely stood the test of time.
They have stood the test of time.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you compare any dopey Nickelback song to like any like I don't know like Stained song
Oh,
or
God,
like
This graph.
yeah, you know.
I love that edited version because they really extend via like obviously Ableton's like smart warping system, so you just get that little crackly noise. Look at this.
Yeah, it's like when you notice. Yes, it's like when you notice that of the meme, or when you notice in the song, "Yeah" by Usher featuring Lil Jon and Ludacris, the triangle,
What triangle?
the out of control triangle that is on every like fourth beat.
Oh, you mean like the musical triangle? Yes. Yeah. Someone's hitting a triangle, the instrument.
And it go. We'll show you later,
Okay.
and you'll never unhear it, and it'll make the song unlistenable.
Oh no!
You know how
Who plays a triangle in a song like
Lil
that?
Jon does that too. Musical
too,
genius.
In the era of like rap production, it was particularly it was Dark Child who did this a lot, and Dark Child does a lot of early Beyonce stuff. Early
okay.
Destiny's Child stuff,
Yeah.
or just Destiny's Child stuff, I guess. But you ever notice that the bridge in "Say My Name," the like that like bit before it goes into the chorus?
Yes.
He's literally just got like a sample pack, and he's just going through each one of them, just like in the background. He's just like boing.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Someone hits a sleigh bell. Like,
Jesus.
it just genuinely? It sounds like someone's got a new sample pack, and I'm just like pressing all the buttons to hear all the sounds I got. I paid $5.99 for this sample pack, and I'm getting all the sounds.
Yeah.
It's like those, like those TikToks of like,
bonk.
yeah, like it's someone like doing something that is a massive red flag, and someone just goes with all the TikTok sounds like, boing, boing, boing. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what we were talking about.
Well,
Nickelback's a good choice,
Twink
though. I was going to
yes.
say
Please, everyone stop saying
Yeah.
Twink Hitler.
Twink Hitler. Twink Hitler. Twink.
People who listen to the show are all.
If you look
They're
in the
gonna
mirror,
ask, who's that?
Yeah.
And I am very happy to explain.
yeah. If you go into the mirror and turn the lights off and spin around three times and
that's-
say Twink Hitler 3 times in the mirror,
He will appear,
He will
but don't worry,
appear.
you
No,
could probably take him in a.
stop. You've seen the light in my bathroom. Now I'm gonna be actually scared.
There's a Twink Hitler in that corner.
Twink Hitler loves that light.
Don't worry.
It's a white light.
If you were
Yeah.
scared about summoning Twink Hitler, you could probably take him in a fight.
Oh yeah, actually, can you summon
know.
Twink Hitler just so we can beat him up?
Yes.
Wait,
I've been
fuck.
going to the gym. I'm definitely stronger than him.
Wait, would we get in trouble for? Well, not get in trouble. One, for being cool, for beating up a Nazi, or would we get in trouble for pulling a homophobia for beating up a small gay child?
I don't think Twink Hitler has actually stated that.
That they're queers.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Twink Hitler was implied that he was a twink, like an actual twink.
He's like basically a twink.
Oh, not like
it's like twink death kind of thing, you know?
Twink Death is my-
Aging, whatever. It's not.
It's so funny.
It's not. It's a specific thing. I refuse. You know, some people are...
There are so many Germans who think I think Olaf Scholz is hot.
No, but some people are party poopers, and you make like...
Stop chewing in the microphone.
in my fucking ASMR chewing.
Oh, you sick fuck.
Stop it. Anyway, people are party poopers, and when people say twink death, it is a very specific thing. It's not just aging.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when a twink burns too hot and then it has a supernova.
No, but it's like Jensen Ackles, for example.
Yeah, what's when a twink supernovas?
Yeah. This is very late. It's a twink Icarus situation. It's a twinkerus. They flew
Why are
too
we
little.
talking about twink death?
Well, it's because it's on the
I know,
internet.
just
It came up.
because I saw a lot of tweets about it today.
It's very funny. The thing I definitely posted is just aging, though. Like,
he
Olaf
was
Scholz
never
was
a
not.
twink. No, he was never a twink.
But so many people think it's real. Anyway.
No, people are Germans.
Germans, yes.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Who had a powerful twink death? You have to be a twink, I guess, first to have a twink death.
Jensen Ackles.
Who?
You know Supernatural?
No.
God damn it, you're American. You should know.
Okay.
He is an actor.
Do you know the bee from The Simpsons?
What? But that's not the same.
He's the mayor of Arizona now.
No, you speak Spanish, and so does he. So you must know him. Yeah,
The Spanish dub of The Simpsons, is he Spanish?
I hope so. I just hope he's a different type.
His was him.
Okay, yeah.
Like most beautiful boy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
You know, pretty twinkish.
That's a Twilight
No,
background
it's him.
character.
He's a DILF now.
That's not twink death. That's just
DILFing.
dilfing. Yeah.
They've been hit with the gun, the ray gun that the Greens keep to turn you into an elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a very hot... I'm just looking at pictures.
Where's looking at pictures of hot
Jensen Ackles.
guys?
He's a very...
Here in the doghouse.
Please stop howling. I have neighbors.
We really went for a loop after we ate food.
We had
We're all over the place.
we had the smack burger.
Oh yeah.
So I
It was good though,
That
was
was
it?
good. That was
Yeah.
really tasty.
Sorry, like Karen wants to actually talk about serious stuff, and
I'm
we're like,
bringing it back.
I love the burger.
This burger was so good.
It
Yeah.
was.
I'm bringing it back. All right. So one of the things that happened, I don't know if any of you have been paying attention to what's been happening in Serbia lately. But
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, first off, there was like a 12-hour parliament session
Yeah.
on the Kosovo question.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. Let's open with that actually
Yeah.
before we go into any other
Yeah,
stuff.
Alexander Vucic thought that I believe it was like a week and a half ago that he was going to have his like Fidel Castro moment and just speak for 9 hours.
Yeah.
And then in the process of doing so, the pro-Kosovo parties within the Serbian government got very mad, had him and started charging. And that is all I know, because then the thing that I was preoccupied with was caring about the fight.
Oh yeah.
And I did not care about anything else that happened aside from the like world star.
Yeah, World Star happening
ass
in
moment.
Belgrade.
Yeah, because you know what, we have not had a parliament brawl in quite some time.
It is something that definitely, like, you know, the former Yugoslavia and post-Soviet space just like dominate.
Yeah. Georgia, and you know, a good parliament brawl.
Yeah.
Here and there. Ukraine used to have classic ones
all the time. Classic of the genre, of course, was a couple of years ago in Kosovo itself, where they just unleash a canister of fucking a smoke grenade or like tear gas or something, which is like slightly terrifying move if someone stands up to speak and then they just immediately put on a gas mask and you're like, oh no.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So what's happening here is the pressure is ramping up by like NATO, EU, the West, as you could broadly call it, on Serbia to normalize relationships with Kosovo. And so that Serbia can one day be in the EU. We wanted to do an episode in a long time. We probably still will, about like the weird place Serbia is in right now, where like everyone kind of thinks they're pro-Russian, and there is definitely a huge pro-Russian.
They're an observing NATO member at the same time.
Yeah. Like it's a very weird line that like Vucic and probably whoever is on like in charge of Serbia has to like thread, but very funny at the same time because yes, they have this big thing in Parliament, but more importantly, let's see if I can get his name and pronounce it correctly. Yeah, Zvonimir Stevic, who is the head of Serbian Parliament's Committee on Kosovo, during this very long Fidel Castro moment. I
don't know if Vucic actually spoke for all like 12 hours, but he spoke for a very long time.
He spoke for a long time, yeah.
Would just check the feed again and it's like, he's still fucking
I was very
talking.
mad.
On the second monitor, just bring up the archive footage of Fidel Castro and do the side-by-side timer. So Vucic was talking in the Serbian parliament. The head of the Kosovo committee at this point decides to start watching porn on his phone.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've got the video.
You have the porn video he was watching?
Yes, yeah, you can just see it on his phone. Of that is a blowjob happening right now.
Oh my god,
dude's fucking rock.
But like, what's the point of watching porn if you can't,
That's a very good question. I'm not sure if I know the answer to. Maybe it's a Serbian thing. I'm going to assume it's a Serbian thing. Shout out to all our Serbian listeners. You're exactly like this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
you ever just like you invite your friends over and just turn porn on.
Okay,
that was a thing.
Wait,
that
what?
used to be a thing. No?
Hang on. Okay, so I don't know if this is something Nick experienced, but like there was definitely in your friend group when you were young, when you got to like 12, 13, there was like the guy in your group who kind of like is the first one to discover porn.
Yeah.
And just like shows it to you.
Yeah. No. I mean as an adult, not as a freak. No. Oh God. And
he's a fisherman now. He's doing great.
Yeah. I always wonder whatever happens to the one. There was either that guy or then when you got older, it was the guy who would always show you weird porn that you didn't need to see nor want to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, that person typically was always the same person.
He'd evolved, a Charmander to Charmeleon kind of situation.
That person for me is doing fine right now.
Oh yeah,
really
Senator.
like killing it. No, not bad. Like actually good.
Yeah,
no one hates them.
Okay, so naturally enough, Zvonimir Stevic retired, resigned.
Poured one out
because he was watching porn in the Serbian parliament. Other shenanigans are happening. So
you know what? The corner Späti, rockin' dude of the week goes out to you. You know what? Keep on flying.
It's him versus the wolf.
It's him versus the world and the wolf, and it's just the two of them against all of Europe.
Do you think at the same time he was just kind of like half-heartedly chanting "World Star"? Just like World Star.
Was he watching that while there was a fight?
No, I think it was a different time.
Oh, all right. You mean this? So he just casually rocks all the time.
I love the idea that
there is actually nothing worse than a person who this person is actually I think far more common than we realize. The person who watches porn in public.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked around and realized that it is
look to your left.
Yeah.
While you're on the bus right now, look to your left, look to your right.
And I feel like if you're a woman, you've definitely encountered more of these kind of people. Because they want you to know that they're watching porn in public. Like it's a thing, it's a choice.
Just zoom out on the bus with Zvonimir Stevic.
I could be listening to a song like a normal person, but no.
I'm watching porn.
But that's the thing,
I will confess, I did used to read smut.
Sure.
That's fine.
In public.
That's what
in
it's
public,
for.
no one's looking at my screen because I would be like making sure that like brightness turned down all the way.
I put on my smut reading veil. The same thing that like the napkin you put on your head to eat ortolan or whatever, the tiny bird, to hide your shame from God.
Yep.
Yeah, I have to go into like a small like a small room. It's like confession.
That's always the first sign that it's going to be a wild session in the Serbian parliament. Is you got like 3 guys on the front bench with just like napkins on their head. What are they up to? Other shenanigan that happened that was weird in the parliament recently was the kind of like Speaker of the House role in the Serbian parliament was like calling on members of the opposition to like voice their opposition, like give them a chance to speak, but he was only calling on the people who were absent to like so that like none of the opposition could speak, kind of thing, like, you know, the chair is empty and stuff. So one guy in the opposition gets around this by hiding under his desk. And then when he's called on, he just bolts out and just goes on a huge rant.
That man is a genius.
Yeah, everyone clapped.
I bet, like, actually the first time that when you say everyone clapped,
Yeah,
people actually clapped.
people like, because the clapping started to fade away, and then some of the people who were obviously in a different party to him started to like disagree loudly with what he was saying, but everyone just appreciated the initial gesture.
That's so funny.
You know what? It's these heroes like that get the corner Späti, you know,
Yep.
real dude of the week.
We agree with
He
everything.
is actually a real dude of the week.
Yeah.
We agree with
I
everything.
mean, maybe
that
now,
happens in Serbia.
maybe he's a Nazi, and we're like, he's a real dude of the
There's a lot of different types of
Oh no,
opposition.
his action is the real dude of the week. Him himself,
him
unless
probably not.
unless we vibe check him,
Yeah, exactly.
we can.
He was in a yellow polo. Does that help?
Ooh,
Like a canary yellow.
No.
Oh, canary? No.
no, his vibe is horrible.
That is a horrible color. Like,
Yeah.
that is actually...
He's a libertarian.
I'm very
probably.
surprised he managed to hide with that color, but yeah.
Ew.
Everyone else was in a suit. I don't know what he was doing.
Canary
No,
yellow.
horrible,
Jesus.
bad vibe. Doesn't
Yeah.
check. Doesn't pass.
No, yeah.
Does not pass the ocular pat down.
No.
All right. Then I want to transition now into what I'm going to call the main topic of this episode, which is some French bullshit. We love
Okay.
France.
No,
All
we
right.
don't.
Everyone's very sleepy after their smack burgers.
Oh, yeah, I'm falling asleep.
Yeah, this smack
I mean, it's
burger-
my house, so I'll just go to sleep and let
Yeah.
you record.
Boo.
We all live relatively close.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Not as close as Zuma.
Yeah. Did you see? Oh, I should have sent you. I saw a TikTok that was like, when you're waving your friends off and you just have to go to bed, and it was like, you fucking stupid.
All right. So first
What
of all,
did the French do again?
all right. So this is more like EU, but then we'll zoom into France. So the EU has done something.
That's right. Yeah, you know, take no prisoners.
The EU has clarified its position on drones, and
Or in French, les drones.
le drone,
Le drone?
le drone,
Le drone?
No, les drones.
les drones.
Les drones.
The important thing about French is you pronounce every letter.
Yeah.
Okay, so it came into effect January 26, 2023, the first law to govern unmanned airspace, which is now being referred to as U-space, helping to pave way for remote-controlled air transport like air taxis at the Paris Olympics, something that Macron has insanely promised.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Whatever
Macron
that
having his neon moment?
He always did. He always had this kind of like, we're going to turn France into like a startup or whatever.
Nope, we're going to turn France into LA, but the Blade Runner version of LA.
Yeah.
So we then have to talk about the company that is claiming they are going to do this, and that is a company called Volocopter, which I believe
Volocopter?
Volocopter, which
That sounds so
lolcopter,
evil.
Rafflecopter. Yeah.
yeah, fucking Nyancash
Yeah.
Incorporated.
It sounds so evil.
Yeah, it does a bit. Okay, so this company is originally based in Singapore, I believe, and the thing they are proposing to put into the skies everywhere looks legitimately insane. If everyone wants to just... I'm on their homepage right now, which has like a big running video of a guy walking into what I'm assuming is a Volocopter airport port thing.
Wait, so is it unmanned?
Yes.
That is so many accidents waiting to
Yeah.
happen.
Falling from the sky on unsuspecting Parisians.
Oh my god. There's gonna be so many of them hitting the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, I was just about to say, can we have like whatever the audio equivalent of cutting to 9/11?
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
So like,
sir, a fucking tenth
so the great
air taxi has.
The good news for Volocopter and its self-driving mechanism is there's very few toddlers running out into the middle of airspace. So, like a thing that Tesla struggles with not hitting. But
what about toddlers of the sky buildings?
Oh no! R.I.P. all the pigeons and.
Oh, pigeons are gonna get torn up.
Well, you're probably not, though, because this is the thing. Here's a picture
It comes down like completely red.
It's
massive.
Yeah, they're huge. So I have no idea where these things are going to like take off and land from
That
in
makes
Paris.
no sense, yeah.
That would be like convenient.
In
like,
the Champs-Elysees.
Yeah.
They just turn that into an airport for these
on the
things.
top of the Arc de Triomphe.
Yeah, they just turned France into a fucking just like a Richard Scary ass fucking picture
Oh
book.
my god.
But I also want to point to your attention that it doesn't have one giant blade. It has lots of little tiny blades.
Oh, that's horrible.
yeah, so then-
you can kill like 10 pigeons at the same time.
But
Yeah.
also, from an engineering perspective, more opportunities for things to go wrong.
Yeah.
Because of like, I don't know how
You
well
can
it
turn it into like a corkscrew that then just like
my
murders
God.
pigeons in the sky
Yeah,
sideways.
and then whoever's underneath you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So yeah, the French Olympics. That's going to be happening there.
If they can't even have like cars not kill people, how are they going to do it with this? I don't get technology, honestly. Whatever.
I mean, like, I think their argument is that there's less shit up in the sky.
But there isn't though, because like buildings are not in the sky, but they're still fucking tall.
Still there.
They're still there.
And also, I want to say, like, it's also worth pointing out that this is the company that's like, it will work because there's less things in the sky until, we get off the ground, and then we'll fill the sky with these things.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't
And
know.
then you
like,
crash and you fall
Yeah.
into like people just chilling, like
Yeah.
walking
Oh
to
my
their houses.
God.
Like it's so like I don't.
I'm really not looking
Tech
forward.
bros truly should like take some
They should chill.
ethics classes or whatever.
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, I really am not looking forward to the age of man where travel in air taxis are real.
Yep.
I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that in my sky.
Is it real if you don't get to your destination?
If you R.I.P. to
Or, I mean,
The
Nick,
novelty is, it's
he
really
died
funny.
doing what he loved, being in the sky above
being
the
a
French
fucking
Olympics.
idiot.
Yeah, being like 100 meters above the sky for no reason, just for being a fucking idiot.
For just trying to get from one arrondissement to the next arrondissement.
You know what? One of the dumbest versions of one of these air taxis things I've ever heard is
What?
it is a startup that exists in. I don't know if it still exists, but it is a air taxi between. And I'm not kidding. JFK Airport
Yep.
in Newark.
Oh.
What?
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
There's this crazy thing
Like,
called.
okay, tell me more.
There's a for those who don't know. There is a crazy thing called a train that already connects these
No,
two
we
things.
can't- we can't.
It's like 20 minutes.
Wait, it's already built. Like,
Yeah.
there's already a train? Okay.
It's already
Yeah.
a train, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go.
But apparently for some fucking stupid startup, they're like, no, I don't want that.
No, that's...
What if I made this really stupid and then made a taxi that only goes to these two airports back and forth? Yeah. So I just one upped you
Yeah.
on your dumb.
I think, okay, it is dumber because...
I think it's also started by a former F1 driver, making it
course.
even dumber.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Niki Lauda?
yeah.
I knew.
I think so. Yeah.
I knew it. He has his own. That's why, because he has his own fucking plane. What is it called? Like
Airline?
airline. Yes,
Yeah,
thank
okay.
you. Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
well, this guy apparently wants to make a route between two airports that are literally
I think,
20 minutes apart.
Like, God bless him, but like I wouldn't really trust the guy that like burned up like a crisp like while he was was
I don't know.
piloting
I don't know.
F1.
I know a lot about crashing. I know how to make things not crash. You're my new air taxi company.
But you know,
Yeah, but I just
It's a NASCAR with
you know
the
what though?
gyroscope.
You know what though? Like, I really appreciate though that there is someone though who then took the Elon Musk, meme of everyone yelling at him, being like, "Nanny, nanny, boo, boo." Trains already exist, Mr. Musk. Your
Yeah.
idea is stupid.
Yeah.
Elon Musk still has not built any of the Hyperloop, which
No.
is, big L, you're a fucking
We built that
pussy.
tunnel the cars go through in Las Vegas.
Ooh, yeah, which that doesn't even work either.
No.
Shout out to Nikki Lauda doing the extra mile of like, yes, my idea is dumb, and I'm going to fucking go through with it.
If you're like, you can't fucking stop it.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? At least, Mr. Musk, where is your dumb Hyperloop?
Okay, you were in the correct mind space for what we're about to talk about next, though.
Am I?
Yes.
Am I? All right, yeah.
You are 100%. So, many moons ago,
let me set the mood.
let me set the mood. Myself and Yulia did an episode about France, namely about that one guy who slapped Macron and how he was a royalist and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah, we got way too excited too quickly about that one. That's very true.
Yeah. Everyone thought he was based, and he was like, no, he just wants a king. But
I just want to be king. There's a difference.
But then in that episode, I discover something very European, ultimate Euro vibes, which is the European Google, or the attempt to make European Google. The French company Qwant.
Qwant.
Qwant. Want with a Q at the front of it. I made the
I'm
joke.
aware of this company for some reason,
Yeah.
but I don't know why.
I made the joke that I thought it was kind of like an Ask Jeeves type search engine where you have to always phrase it as a question that you're asking Jeeves, but you have to open every query you put into the search bar with "I want to know," what is the capital of Peru? Anyway. Once lauded as Europe's best privacy-protecting search engine, it got support from the likes of our digital commissioner Vestager. It got support from Macron. It received tens of millions in funding from France and the EU. Qwant was on top of the world. That thing that I'm sure everyone in this room and everyone listening has heard of.
I've actually heard of Qwant, but okay.
Nick's heard of Qwant. Uma has not heard of Qwant.
How old is it though?
Oh.
Am I too young for this?
No, definitely
No?
not.
Okay.
No, absolutely. No, this search engine was not invented in the 90s, if that's what you're asking.
No, because I don't want to call you guys old, but
Yeah,
Well,
90s kids remember using Qwant.
I was just playing with my pogs, looking at the Berlin Wall
No,
fall.
I just in the least offensive way possible.
Yes.
It's just sometimes you guys reference things, and I'm like, haha, yeah, cool.
Yep.
Okay. Sure.
And all our listeners do the exact same. It's a very accessible podcast. Anyway, Qwant is on top of the world. The finance minister of France would give talks at their headquarters while press would take selfies with the Qwant branded Tesla in the background.
That's so hot. Oh god, I'm so horny for PPPs, baby.
Macron, back when he was an aide in the Palace Elysee, would advocate for Qwant when it sought 25 million euro in funding from the European Investment Bank.
Can you just imagine Macron, just a young Macron running down the hills? Oh, monsieur, this young French startup needs just a measly 25 million.
Please, monsieur, s'il vous plaît.
I don't know who he'd be doing this to, but whoever just gives money out in the French government.
I think Hollande at this time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Axel Springer also invested and owned at one point a 20% stake in Qwant.
Oh, rock. That's awesome. That's always a great sign.
Qwant shot first. Qwant was the mandated, I believe still is the mandated search engine of the French government and Department of Defense computers.
Are you serious?
Yes.
They're like, no, you guys, we put too much money into this.
Yeah.
You need to fucking use
The homepage when you open fucking Chrome on your French computer is fucking Qwant.
Could you imagine that there's some I don't fucking know I don't know, the Indonesian military or something like that. Just they're forced to use Dogpile or something.
Oh yeah. Anyway, its founder, This is an important character. Eric Leandri was bumping elbows with the French elite and was asked to star in a French luxury car brand ad for, I don't know if you know this brand, Nick, the DS?
Yeah, it's a part of Citroën.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to do an ad for like the DS SUV 9 where he like...
Those are cute cars.
Yeah.
They're like a youthful, like, hip car.
Yeah.
I know what those are.
And he got into it, like he gets out of an opera, he gets into the car, it's like Paris at night time.
As me being a an avid Qwant user. Qwant. And I also am a very big...
That's the TV ad. Yeah, there's Qwant. Say Qwant.
The word reminds me of when Rob didn't know what wagwan meant, and he just kept saying Guan.
God damn it!
Yeah, you missed some episodes.
Silly times.
Yeah. As someone who though is a Qwant, avid Qwant user, I feel that this really fits my lifestyle.
Yes.
Going to the
Citroën
opera
DS. Yeah.
Yep. It's the middle of the night in Paris, me being hot.
Yeah.
I put my bubble tea into the DS SUV 9's cup holder.
Oh. Yeah. I'm going to see my third mistress or whatever it is.
Absolutely. Off to have another affair.
Yeah. I'm also the president of France.
Anyway. Qwant.
But I'm hot.
Oh yeah, you're hot, yeah.
Of course.
Which you're like French hot, which is you're just wearing a nice suit. You're taking care of yourself. French hot. You're a very old guy in a nice suit.
I'm attractive. I'm with my bubble tea.
You look like Kramer.
Yeah.
Kramer in a nice suit.
Yeah, with my bubble tea.
Anyway,
it's the bubble tea for confidence.
He does, yeah.
It's his slutty item.
I'm feeling slutty today. Here's my bubble tea. Anyway, back to Qwant. Would it surprise you to learn it went bankrupt?
Why?
Oh, what? Oh my god!
The business idea seemed like a great one.
Yeah, it went bankrupt as this pinnacle of European technology. He was
so embarrassing for us.
And then it was bought out by Huawei. And its star CEO and founder Eric Leandri resigned in 2020.
Oh, so that's super recent.
Yep. Le Figaro and Mediapart did reports on how the company was hemorrhaging money, and it lied about being EU made because it was a reskin of Bing, the Microsoft search engine. And
the French military was using Bing for all those years. Fucking dummies.
What are you saying? Qwant.
Qwant.
You really tried with that one.
Yeah. C'est Qwant, c'est non Bing. And now... Anyway, other than that kept happening was the founder kept paying himself loads of money, naturally, and would constantly rent Teslas to the point in which...
Oh my god.
What a loser!
To the point at which people pointed out it would have been cheaper to just buy one. But he would just rent them constantly.
That's so stupid. Oh my god.
He didn't even have a DS SUV 9.
Yeah, he would have been cooler.
Renting Teslas is even worse than just buying one. Right? Like, that's so pinish.
Yeah, just you go to your friend's house, just like, oh man, I don't know, what do you want to do? I really feel like renting a Tesla.
Oh my god.
Beep beep.
Did you see that video on Twitter of this guy obviously trying to show off his Tesla? I mean, look, it's trying to park on its own. It's just going in circles in a parking lot, and his hand
always has to be there.
It's the least relaxed thing. It's just grip,
ready to grab.
Right next to the wheel in case he has to grip, the Tesla tries to kill a child, basically.
Yeah, it wants to do that.
Yeah,
it craves blood.
It craves blood, exactly, yeah.
Anyway, Leandri, who started as a computer salesman in Corsica, went on to found a company after this called Alternative, without the E at the end. No, hang on.
Alternative, yeah.
No. Sorry, I'm mistaken. Both E's are missing. So, Alternative.
Oh, okay.
So, Alternativ. Sorry. which originally pitched itself as an OSINT company. But sadly, about 4,000 documents, internal chat logs, and the like have been leaked, and it turns out it's weirder than that. The company is now in the realm of cyber surveillance, with many of its clients, including governments in Africa and the Middle East, and arms dealers in the Middle East and Poland. One of the example pieces of work that they have in a pitch deck, like to pitch the company to other people, is how they helped in the past LVMH, Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy, track down their online critics. Which I now want to turn back to a Corner Späti episode we did in like 2020, where we talked about Arnaud Bernard, the richest man in France and in Europe, the head of this company, and how at one time...
Did you find out that they tracked us down? Because I would never hate
this
on
is the
any
last
Louis.
episode of Corner Späti.
Yeah, I got to be clear. I've loved Louis since day one. Rest in peace, Virgil. I would never...
We're drinking Hennessy right now.
Yeah.
We have the palates of various rappers and old women from the Irish countryside.
Exactly.
Anyway, I want to turn you back, listener, back to an episode we did in 2020 where we talked about Arnaud Bernard, the fucking head of this company, and how he hired some fucking ex-French Foreign Legion guy
named the Shark,
named the Shark, Le Squall,
There's few things I remember of this show, and that's one of the things that are ridiculous enough that it's stuck in my brain.
Because it's also very hot Catholic Frenchman, because his last name was Squarmucci or something like that.
Fucking musketeers.
Yeah,
exactly.
And he was hired to track and harass critics of LVMH that were a part of the Mediapart magazine, which is a left-wing publication in France, Le Mediapart. And so, yeah, there might be a connection there. Clients of Alternative include LVMH, Leisure, which is a cooking oil giant, Dassault Aviation, an arms manufacturer, French arms manufacturer, Naval Group, submarines. In this case, they were hired specifically to investigate the leak that resulted in the AUKUS scandal from a couple of years ago, where like France got pissed off because Australia was going to buy like American-made subs instead of French-made subs. This company was hired to figure out who kind of like spoilt that deal. They then spent the rest of that year like targeting a bunch of Australian journalists and politicians.
Jesus.
Alternative was also hired by the French government defense ministry to help build a mass data collection and processing service with an eye to build the French version of Palantir, the fucking Peter Thiel fucking company. It's offered a tool that it calls Targets, which offered to track and surveil politicians and individuals for their clients. This included critics of Bernard Arnault, CEO of LVMH. Resulting report claimed several activists, including the French left-wing member of the European Parliament, Manon Aubry, were placed under surveillance, quote-unquote, and offered profiles of union officials, a local politician, and a potential yellow vest protesters who were considered a risk to the French cooking oil and mayonnaise manufacturer Leisure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what Qwant's doing now.
I'm sorry, did you say mayonnaise and oil?
Cooking oil. Not the oil that you would expect to be rich from. The other one.
No, I know.
And do also want to say that this article that was going into this, I found this, this was written about obviously in French first, and then a translated version of it appeared in Politico.eu. And one of the notes they gave is that when Politico.eu tried to reach Alternative for comment, the note is like, they didn't get a comment for Alternative, but their email address was attempted to be like breached and hacked several times after they attempted to do that.
Oh my god.
Damn. Well, we'll never know who did that.
No.
This
this isn't we'll never know. It's an unresolved mystery.
This isn't a true crime.
Certainly not this guy.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
This is not how I thought he would look like.
No, right? Just kind of like French guy.
Looks like, do you know in Harry Potter, the rat guy? Like the guy that used to be Ron's rat.
Yeah,
Peter
of
Pettigrew,
course.
yeah.
Yeah,
Peter
he
Pettigrew,
looks like
aka
him,
Wormtail.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just like I had it in my. I had the name in Spanish. Cola gusana. Which is literally wormtail, so I should have just translated it, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what the French are up to. I hope everyone enjoyed
Fucking
that.
hate the French.
Qwant.
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 The search engine that's evil.
It just sounds like a wrong buzzer. You know, like you're wrong and it's like
Qwant.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you type dumb things into it and it's like, no, I'm sorry, no.
It's like, fuck you. We're gonna
fucking
I'm gonna fucking hack your email now.
I have your email.
I have your IP address, bitch.
You regret looking up that Sonic pregnant porn now. I thought you were safe on Qwant.
Oh god, that just reminds me of that hilarious video with Trump and Walter Jr. Have you seen that?
Which
it's
one?
just their faces, and it's just like it's an AI audio thing, and Trump's just like, I have your IP address. I have. Oh, is that your house? Is that your house with the pizza on top?
No.
It's so good.
Anyway.
I missed you guys, even though it's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We took a week off. We caught up. I read about Qwant. Qwant.
Okay.
And watch MILF Manor.
I did, but it's for another episode.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
I know. I need to start watching too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're long. I didn't know they were 45 minutes.
Oh, what? Fuck
Yeah.
that.
There's only 4 episodes, though.
Oh, okay. Is that it? There's only 4 episodes and it's done?
Ever? No, I think there's probably going to be more.
No,
so.
there's gonna be more for
Fuck.
sure. The second one is so fucked up, though.
I don't need to know that.
Well, now you know.
You know now.
So brace yourselves.
Brace yourself, listeners. There will be an episode where we talk about MILF Manor soon. Only for patrons, though, probably.
Well, yeah, no, of course.
Yeah. It's a bonus episode.
You gotta pay for that shit.
You gotta pay for the MILF Manor. Disgusting conversation.
It's like 3 years.
The MILF madness.
That's that.
We're all so dead.
Smackburger. We need like tea now or something.
Oh yeah, you guys want tea? I have tea.
We can do that.
Berries.
Yeah, all right, okay.
But then I'll fall asleep. Sorry. Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye, everyone. I love you.
Bye-bye.
Love you.